Welcome to Headwing, made mainly for moderates. Headwing. Welcome. Today we're going to talk about the base unit of Headwing. So, what is the base unit of the Headwing system, whether it's practiced on the world level, the national level, the tribal level, clan level? The answer to that question is critical to the practice of Headwing. There are two schools of thought which both have ancient pedigrees. One sees that the universe came into existence, stars, planets, solar systems were created, the planet Earth came into existence with an iron core, a moon, water, and all these things that are necessary for life as we know it came into existence, and one thing leads to another to another. One more complicated system is based on a more fundamental system. Life has gone from so-called simple expressions into a more complex expression into the expression known as human being, and so then human beings create families and nations, and ultimately an entire worldwide political dynamic that we deal with and see in a 24-hour news cycle, right? What is the base unit of the human portion of that reality? If you think in a linear sense all the way from the creation of the universe, the base unit of humanity is the individual. Individuals make up couples, which make up families, and so forth and so on. So you would say the base unit is the individual. The other school of thought sort of calls to us with questions like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Is the chicken himself the unit of all chickendom, or is it the egg? Is the egg the basis upon which chickendom is possible? And for human beings, the answer is there are no human beings without couples, without the basic matrix to form human beings. So one philosophy is linear, and the other is based on the maintenance of a circle or fundamental cycle. So since the cycle that allows one generation of human beings to create another must pass through the man and woman relationship, then naturally speaking, the base unit of humanity is not the individual. The base unit of humanity is the couple. And it not only has a bearing on the creation of the physical body of human beings, but psychologists and sociologists all agree the fundamental basis of human being psychology and the way that they go on to interact with other human beings in their life is the family. So the fundamental unit, the base unit in Headwing philosophy is the family. From this perspective, let's examine America. Why America? Because it's the best country in the world so far. I have the right to say that because I am American. America was formed based on the supremacy of the individual. Human prosperity is not based on external government and systems, but is based on the preservation of liberty, to pursue life as we see fit, to maintain liberty, and to pursue happiness as we see fit. This was an evolution of the understanding of human condition, because for the first time, they put faith in human beings that a good enough world will come about if people just have liberty. And of course, with greater liberty and the U.S. Patent Office, with England following suit, allowed the most robust exchange of ideas ever in history. All because of liberty and the protection of that liberty. So on a historical stage, liberty is a pretty cool idea. But Reverend Moon, who is the original author of Headwing, came to America because he saw that we were in danger of failing to continue our progress, our evolution, to find the true base unit, the fundamental unit of an ideal world. He found that we were placing the individual above the family. Let's say you have extreme, purely materialistic individualism. What you will see is what you're finding in Japan and Russia nowadays, because that extreme materialism and individualism is leading to the decline of their populations. In other words, whatever culture and politics these two nations have created over the years, since way back when they were conceived, is in danger of being lost, potentially forever. Why? Because of a failure to respect and acknowledge the base unit of human existence. To draw from the chicken and the egg analogy, without the eggs, chickens do not come into being. Without the family, without the man-woman dynamic, human beings don't exist. When self-centered individualism, which we all have the right to, gets to an extreme where we no longer take care of the next generation is in danger of not even happening, or happening in a very bad way. And if we are like gods to our children, then in that case, we would be very bad gods. If we are the ancestors of our children, we would be very bad ancestors. And we would be bad parents, bad gods, or bad ancestors by default, simply by focusing on ourselves to an extreme. And simply by not raising awareness within our culture that the base unit of our culture, the base unit of our way of life, is our families, not the individual. This may cause some of you to struggle, but we can see that in America, the family is under attack because of extreme self-centered individualism. People want the right to redefine something that is above the value of the individual. The family is the gateway to the nation. The family is the gateway to nationalizing anything, including self-destruction. The family is being infiltrated by all types of self-centered and even irrational, unfounded, unnatural concepts. If we let that happen, if we let the balance between man and woman be warped even more by this extreme self-centered individualism, we'll lose our country. It's not unheard of. It actually did happen to Rome. It's actually happening to Japan and Russia. Russia woke up and instituted a national day of heterosexual sex, National Day of Procreation. That's how bad it can get when we think that the base unit of our existence is materials or even individuals. It is up to individuals to surrender to goodness by protecting the family. That's Headwing. If you like this, like, share, subscribe. Talk to you later.
Nothing to lose, far away, ricochet, you take your far